Welcome back. Goddard's gone again, I guess. I think Goddard's probably at his limit with our various inanities. What's with all this Neutronia? What's it even for? Why do I want it? And why doesn't that have collisions? Everything else here does that looks big like it might have collisions, except when it doesn't. Okay. Rats. And things I cannot run off of. Or run down at least, because I fall off them. Okay, this is one of those levels where you could just run to the right the entire time and do nothing. If you actually care about the game. You have all sorts of things to jump around doing. It's interesting how they seem to have rendered the enemies in 3D. I guess they did the same with Jimmy. I guess that's how... that's how they got the really smooth poses on Jimmy here. And as a matter of principle, I'm only going to slide kick enemies for the most part instead of shrinking them like someone more sensible would. Just entertain myself. So what does make your... Oh! Is Neutronium what actually fills my health back up? That would make more sense. The game might have said that at some point and I missed it, admittedly. Hey, spider. No? I don't think so. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Did I just regain health over time? I'm pretty sure I've regained health before, I just don't know how. Unless I just need to pick up a lot of neutronium for it like I did just now. That could be it. Where are you going? For some reason this area here, this one little room reminds me of the final boss room, not well, final, the boss room of in Sonic 3 Knuckles in Hydra City. Kind of random. The one area that's kind of like a tub that you just get, or more like a mixer, you just get spun around in. Teleporter. Just make the problem go away. Let's say on contact. So I can't use it. I don't press anything to use it. Excuse me? Have I found something new? Okay. I think it's a 1 frame shift or something. It's really tough. Yeah, you can slide rightwards. And only rightwards. I think if you slide the instant you start running, you always slide rightwards, even if you're running left. Joy. Internet? Could we have internet for a second? I don't have internet right now. Oh yeah. I can actually open my connections right now for some reason. Joy. I missed one neutronium somewhere somehow, but oh well. Rebigulator. Rebigulator, okay. You have lab animals? Why won't he be able to? He can already fly in his own right. He has more experience than you do. I love it when you go into a floating platform over a massive chasm like this in a game, and the platform just leaves you, just goes away, and you have no idea how long it's going to take for it to come back. Smooth change. Wonderful. Bam! They didn't expect that. I can attack from behind now. It's wonderful. This music, I think it's the synth in it. The lead synth. It reminds me a little bit actually of the space music in... Excuse me? In Boom Block's Bash Party. Which is not a bad thing to be reminded of, in my mind. I still call that game quite close. That being part of where my name comes from, in fact. See, there are basically 3 elements to my name on YouTube. 2 of which are kind of silly together, and rather in a strange way. But one of them, the blocks part, actually does come from Boom Blocks of all things. I don't know if that's ever actually been mentioned here. I initially feared I'd actually have a literal blocks. This is my home now, you can't take it from me, rat. Try and stop me. No. Now. Hold up. Well, I had the idea that I would have an actual blocks. I said it's just a singular block. The singular blocks is in fact block in the context of Boom Blocks. But I would just have one as my channel logo. That just didn't really happen. I ended up going with the weird little eclipse looking thing in KBB instead. At least you let the hamster out to roll around. Maybe without hurting it, like this. You're past him now. What do you have to do? Maybe you should take it. That interesting does not work. Darn it! Why is this creature impervious to everything I do here? Okay, there we go. I guess this brings the food, and then this will probably close it. Darn it! That is really slow acting. Hold on. Hey! No! Close! What are you doing? Stop that! Why is it open back up? Yeah. Why are you going after me? Does this hamster just really hate you, Jimmy? Why? Also, no, I can't actually get rid of this enemy here. I'm hitting that button as quickly as I can, in case you're wondering. What? What's happening here? That's not gonna work. I guess I need the hamster to... I guess I can get the hamster further away? Darn it. Let's try to use my... gray, but... Gee, why are you so slow to do everything? So what was that weird situation I got into earlier? So earlier I managed to actually close the gate. So get away from there. Something that almost worked was I managed to close the gate. I did not think he would turn around. Then dispense food. This almost worked the one time I did it, but not quite. Is he gonna try to close now? There we go. The first time I saw the thing actually close and then just open right back up. Alright. This is a weird little sidetrack to oh. That looks like more than a baby airplane to me, but whatever. Why am I collecting Neutron? That's strangely convoluted. Okay. Also, inverted vertical controls. Awesome. Well, this is actually pretty cool, admittedly. It's actually like real 3D or something. You can actually speed up and slow down, which is nice too. Yeah, this is actual 3D. You don't see a lot of that. You don't see a lot of actual 3D at all on the Game Boy, but in particular, I think the thing I'm flying is actually, it could just be a lot of sprites. It could be. I'm just looking at its shadow right now. Curious how they generate that shadow. I'm crashing into things because of it. But I think they have some amount of actual 3D effect, I think, going on here. Which is really cool if so. Don't see it. I've seen very few cases of that on the Game Boy. I've seen a couple of Game Boy games where everything is happening on like one big plane. In fact, one example would be Jimmy Neutron on the Game Boy, right? Because the whole world is basically on one big plane. This is a lot of Twonkies. Just one big flat plane. This is a real sudden gameplay change, but I'm actually kind of okay with it. Having enough control to be able to actually speed up and slow down and stuff like that makes a big difference for me. That's what I like about it, because then you actually have timing of things to worry about. Okay, speed up so I can go into these Twonkies. Alright. The biggest example by far, though, I think the only fully 3D game I know of on the Game Boy, someone else has probably done it before, is, of all things, Stunt Track Challenge on the Game Boy. A fully 3D racing game. Outside of some things like your car's sprites and whatnot. But the environment itself is actually fully 3D, which is ridiculous. Okay, good luck knowing that some of these things are here to pick up. In between things. Oh, come on! Yeah, I know. You put them in very difficult places to reach. We're out of time for this episode, I guess. But I'll do that again next episode. But it is a cool level, though. I don't mind playing it a little bit more. So, even if it's a little bit awkward to pick things up. We'll do more of that. Bye, everyone.